Okay, in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about selecting colors for your website. Now, cs952 is not an art class. We're not here to make aesthetic judgments on what photographs work better than other photographs, or whether the two colors go together on your menu bar better than other colors can go together. That's not what we're all about. We're all about you learning how to use colors in your program. But if you want some tips for selecting colors, I'm going to point you to one of my favorite resources, and that is, we'll Google it right now, Adobe, A-D-O-B-E, color, C-O-L-O-R, CC, just like Creative Cloud. Now let's Google that, and the first hit we get is Adobe Cooler Color Wheel. So let's have a look at that. This is pretty awesome. So what this is it's a way for us to try out different color combinations, and it gives us 5 different colors to work with, and it has built into it different rules for selecting colors. So let's say that there's, I don't know, some sort of red or green or some sort of color that you really like a lot. You can drag around. I've got the center color selected here. They call that the base color. And you can drag it around on this color wheel, and the color, Adobe Color CC, will give you suggested complementary colors to go with that color. You can spend forever on this. So the first choice that we're using right now is analogous colors. Let's look at monochromatic. And when you choose monochromatic, you can see basically we start with our base color, and then it gives us a range of colors that are lighter or darker than our base color. This can be very nice looking too, kind of subtle. We're doing different variations on the same color, so we call it monochromatic. We can also do this triad option, right, where we're picking colors from 3 different corners of the color wheel. We've got complementary colors. Let's see, let me drag, let me go down here to blue, right? There's a nice blue, and you can see we're getting some orangish colors along there with our complementary colors. And again, this is very interactive. You can just drag this around and switch it to wherever you want it to be. We have compound color selections, shades of colors. Now we have another video that talks about selecting different colors based on, you know, how you want to name them, whether we use RGB or the hexadecimal format. You can see down here we've got RGB and hexadecimal formats filled out. If you know the hexadecimal number you want, well, we talked about the color orange. I think we talked about that. The color orange in RGB is 255. Now I'm going to go to my next field, type in 165, and go to my next field and type in 0. And there we go, pure orange right there. And then we can see, well, if pure orange is our base color, then what are some of the other choices that we have to go with it? Anyway, this is very good. If you've got a color that you like, this is a good way to build a palette of colors to use for your website. If you have a Creative Cloud account, you can sign in. We've got a sign-in log up here, and then save different colors, and you can then access these colors from Dreamweaver. So you can save these different, look at these different color palettes that you saved. So another feature I really like about this program is you can actually load in photographs. The program will suggest colors for you based on what's in a photograph. So let's click on Create from Image, and I believe out here on my desktop I saved a photograph that I was going to use called Colored Pencils, and let's open that up. So here are colors suggested for us by Adobe Color CC, and we can see in the upper left hand corner we've got different color moods, colorful, bright, here's muted colors, deep colors, dark. You can come up with a custom color set. Anytime you grab any of these colors, you can move them around and see what your different color combinations would look like. You can switch back. So this is a great way to take an image that you think might do a great job of representing what your website is all about, and then having this program kind of look at that image and then give you suggested color combinations, different themes, colorful or muted or deep. What I would like to do is export one of these groups of colors. I'm going to call it a color set, and I want to export this color set and get it into my Creative Cloud Dreamweaver CC. So we can do this. It's possible if you have yourself set up with a Creative Cloud account to move it directly from this web browser right into Dreamweaver. But let's look at another way to do it, a little bit more universal way. We're just going to create a snapshot of the colors that we're looking at on the screen, and we're going to save it as a color set, a set of colors that we can reference later from inside of Dreamweaver. So I think the colors I'm going to go with is this deep set, because it looks like I've got some complementary sort of blue purplish colors over here. These look like these might be nice. So how do I save this? The way I would do this on a PC is to use a built-in application that's already on your PC, and it's called Snipping Tool. So I'm just going to go under my Start menu, and I'm going to look for Snip, S-N-I-P. And the video capture didn't quite show everything that I'm doing on my computer, so just go to your Start menu and look for Snip. If you're working on a Mac, it's a little bit easier. Perhaps you can use Command-Shift-4 to create a snapshot of any given area on your computer. But I'm using Snipping Tool, and this is included on all PCs. And I'm going to say I want to create a new rectangular snip. And now I just highlight an area, and I can create a snipping of this area. So it's just going to create a little image that we can save. So this is the colors that I have selected. This is going to be my color set that I'm going to use. I'm going to highlight and drag a square around the colors, then release. And here we have it. This will be great. I can use this later in Dreamweaver to find out exactly what these colors are. All I need to do now is to just do a save as. Save as. Save that out onto, let's see. Maybe I'll save it into my Save As. Favorites. Here we go. Save as. Let's save it out into the desktop. And I'm going to call this color_set.jpg. colorset.jpg, and I'm going to hit save. And now later on, when we're working with Dreamweaver and we want to pick out some colors for our navigation, this will be a great way to get me started with some colors.